Polo shirt here. Hope you're all having a good one. We're listening to Chrono Cross today. We'll see if that gets me any strikes. Goshi, good to see you. All Mom, how are you doing? New Daiwick, hope you're doing well. Real Chicken, good to see you. We got the new Daiwick and the Real Chicken Meister. Miss Twisted, hope you're doing well too. You're streaming. Corona, good to see you too. Am I? Okay. I thought I was missing, Okay. Sorry.
Hey, this is Laura from Pearl Soho, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to work German short rows.
Sorry. Video going. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get going. This is Chrono Cross? A little loud, let me turn it down. Alright. Well, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for helping wrap up the Crafty Collective Raid Train. That was fun yesterday. I tried to stick around, but it just wasn't working. I couldn't get back to my chat. So alas. Don't forget, Supreme Doom 56, the gang leader there for the Crafty Collective. She's currently wrapping up the train right now, showing off everything. All very fun to be part of this community, so I appreciate everyone's support and fun during the raid train and going forward. So to that end, let's get going. We're getting close. We're getting close on this sleeve. 4 more rounds. Well, actually, I guess it's technically 8 more rounds before we're in the round. So we should be able to hit that. So let's go. I hope you're all having a good midweek. Yesterday also, Mud and Clay added an item to the tree. To the tree game, Mud and Clay added Mothman. Mothman is a negative item. Mothman will devour your yarn. Mothman is lurking in the yarn tree, so just be aware. Hey Sam, you're what? No, oh. What's going on? I'm sorry to hear that. That is crazy. Is this gonna be a midweek thing? But you need to keep, that's right. This is a sign we have a problem. Like, my power is out. I need to conserve my battery power, but I gotta keep my streak up. Another down power line? What? That's crazy. You love Mothman? So I will admit, the graphic for the Mothman is absolutely adorable, but it's also horrific because Mothman is a bad thing. So I'm just saying, yeah, it's not even bad. It's just cold. It's just cold. Apparently now it's like, oh, it's cold. A power line falls down. I'm gonna leave up the shamrock tree for a little bit. We can leave it up all week. It's special. Well, that's crazy. Hey, do you have an ETA on it? Is it going to be like 7 p.m. to midnight again? Wow. 7 to 12, okay. So it's just a thing now, every week. Every week around this time, you're going to lose power. And they'll be like, hey, yeah, we'll get it up sometime before midnight, maybe. Wow. You're supposed to meet up with a friend at the local library at 6. Is the library also out of power, or is that the is it just your block again? What just happened there? Hold on, I got a stitch that's about to like die on me here. Okay. Huh. I wonder how that happened. Alright. You miss having physical friends? You think it's just your block? Okay. So you could still meet your friend at the library. Wow, I don't know how that happened. It's pretty cray-cray. Well, hopefully this is not a pattern. Because that would suck. Have you had any power issues up until like these last 2 weeks? Or this last week? Before? Trying to figure out what project you'll bring. Well, hurry and figure it out before it turns dark. Sorry. Or get your flashlights ready. Not really. Hadn't had problems. Yeah, so it's just kind of weird. Kind of weird. Very occasionally? Interesting. So it wasn't 0, but it wasn't, say, like, weekly. Well, again, maybe they'll get it sorted. Hopefully it's just a fluke. Like getting, you know, 3 silver rupees in a row, or whatever craziness happened yesterday. They weren't in a row, but that was still pretty crazy. You're gonna walk to the sewing store to get a thimble. Ooh. Are you doing some sewing? Thimbles away. I've got I do have music choir tonight. I do have choir tonight, so we've got like 2.5 hours here before I go, or maybe 2 hours before I go. Dee, dee, dee. It wasn't 0, maybe like once a year. Okay. Well, then you're done. You're done for the year. No more. Stable power from here on. And even next year. Dee, dee, dee. You recharge all your battery-powered lights Monday in preparation of losing power then. Okay. Well, that's good. Oh, Lumi, how are you doing? Uh-oh, we got a huge streak here. Hold on, let's pause the music. Leave me a big one. It's gonna hurt. All right, they're ready. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. We got 125 stream streaks to celebrate from Crown of Luminary. That's gonna be a lot of little naked frogs. One little naked frog, plus maybe, you know, a surprise person here and there. Let's go, 125. Oop, wrong button. Okay, here they go. Oh, got a Gojo. All right, 125 stream streak, already with the Gojo. Lots of naked frogs though. Got a Chungo and a kitty and a Chungo. They're coming fast now. Oh, they're still going though because there's 125 of them. All right, and one to grow. Not bad. That was like that was 4, a Gojo, 2 Chungos, and a kitty. Lumi, thank you so much for the 125. I know it's it's a lot of little frogs. A lot of little frogs. At some point, it's just gonna be like 5 minutes of frogs.
Oh ho 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 ho.
You know, oh, you know what it is? Hold on a second. Bon appetit. Oh, that was Julia. Hold on.
Excellent.
What do I want here? I want audio tech. Do I just want the output monitor off? Can you guys still hear this? Yeah, you can. Okay. How about now? Yeah, you can hear that one too. Okay. Okay, I had it on monitor and output, but I think that's causing an echo for me. Like I just noticed it recently, like with Julia Child and Here's Our Dear Old Friend the Chicken. It was sounding like she was in, like there was reverb. I was like, when did that happen? And I think it's because I'm getting it through 2 sources. So I'm gonna try this, and we'll hope that everything is still good. No, wait, are you hearing the music at all? I'm sorry, the Benny Hill music. Oh, there it is. It's on Stream Deck, that's why. Okay. And then mix it up. Sorry, I'm just really paranoid about this. Okay. Alright, we should be okay. Stop playing with the buttons. Well, I hope Anyway, Lumi, thank you for the 125. No! Well, there we go. Hold on. Test streak. All right, we got another big one. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, are we ready? All the frogs are warmed up, or maybe they're all out of luck now. I don't know. We'll find out here. Chicken, thank you for the 140 stream streak. We know what's going to happen here. Let's go, streakers. Let's do it. That's a lot of streaking. Oh, okay, there's Gojo again. Oh, and a Chungo. So what do we need now? A kitty? Uh-oh. If we see it... Oh, okay. That's different. Oh, a kitty and a Chungo and a Gojo and a kitty. Holy crap. And a kitty and a kitty. Oh, my... And a Oops, all kitties. Oh, and one to grow. Holy, I lost count. What were there, like 5 kitties there? 6 kitties? Yeah, it was almost like this. All right, that was a definite imbalance in the number of things. In any case, chicken, thank you for the 140 stream streak. Crazy. You guys are crazy. That's... Wait a minute. That's 165. No, 265 right there. 265 streaking. That was a lot of kitties. I will try to work in some sort of tally. It's actually not easy to do. Especially the way it's currently set up. I'll have to think about that. Oh, your power's back. Wow. There we go. Congratulations. 3 hours ahead of schedule. Well, cool. Is there some construction going on nearby? No, you said it was a down power line. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I could maybe understand if there was like major construction going on nearby. But even then, you typically get a notification. It's like planned outages as opposed to like, oops, we cut the power. Which also happens apparently. The oops. Oops, did I do that? Type of thing. Alright, so, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do a pearl. You don't think there's any major construction? Okay. No excuses then. They don't give notice in rural areas, it's just like, suck it up. Same with the internet. Oh, that's terrible. You should definitely get a warning on that. Although, given the trouble I've seen from other streamers, people's internet cables being cut due to construction seems a lot more frequent than it should be. Like, what's going on here? This is like critical infrastructure now. Hey, Jamie Farmer, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so at the end of stream yesterday, when we rated out, I was going to stick around and do some manga reading, but the problem was in OBS, I had Teal Giraffe's chat up. So, like, the chat takes over when you raid. And I tried closing it and reopening, and it didn't change it. It was staying Teal Giraffe. And Supreme had recommended that as well, and it just wasn't doing it. So, I couldn't see my chat. And so because of that, I just, ooh, nice, a fleece. And so I just ended the stream, but I wasn't able to see anything at the very end of my stream there because it was all Teal Giraffe's chat. It was kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, it would make sense that you'd be able to like close the dock in OBS and then reopen it and it should reinitialize, but it probably needs like, I don't know, some amount of time for that to happen, I guess.
Hello there.
Anyway, I couldn't get it to reset back to mine. Ooh, blue rupee. Hey, Passion Tiger, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna leave up the St. Patty's Day tree for probably the rest of the week. Recovering. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Ooh, a Decunut. I haven't quite, I don't think I've quite caught up on my sleep. That's what the weekend's for, I guess. We're purling. Trying to remember where I am. Oh man. Ooh, all yarn. Yeah, I am left-handed. I used to be able to have two, I would have two images up. I would have this one, and then I had a little tiny version down here that was flipped. So that right-handed people could more easily follow. But my current setup doesn't allow me to do that. I had been using some software called Camo. And that allowed you to like basically split your video more easily. And then they switched to some sort of pay model. Oh, hey Coffee. Oh, you changed your logo. How are you doing? Yeah, they switched to some sort of pay model. And that's when I basically discovered I didn't need any special software at all. I could just plug in my phone as a webcam. So, like, okay. But that means I can't like make two different sources. Oh, it's way down there. Crap. Did you change your avatar, or is it am I just confusing you with your Discord one? Who's Top Bonker? You can type Top Bonkers with an exclamation point. and see who the top bonkers are. You can also have a second source of the same camera and flip it. Oh, you can? Okay, I didn't think you could do that. Whenever I tried that, it flipped both. Oh, completely separate source. Are you? Can you like tap into the? Hold on. You know, I'm not going to do this while I'm live. That's a recipe for disaster. I will test that out. Thank you. You need to unpack your random gray. Yeah, exactly. Can I? Yeah. F. Not like this. What does this button do in OBS? Streamer's last words. Sometimes you can put the video in a group and then apply the filter to the group. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one thing I definitely haven't played around with is groups. You did that one day on a resize button, because why would that be a problem? Yeah, right? And you lost all the things. Yeah. It's always when you least expect it. Like, surely this won't be a problem. It was a problem. Thanks, OBS. I've got a separate scene. I've got a separate scene that has all my audio channels in it. So that way I can avoid having like Windows sounds pop up. It's a little bit annoying because if you play a new game, you have to add an audio channel for the game, but fine. I don't do that too often. But maybe about a month ago, somehow I accidentally deleted that scene and it's just gone. And that reminds me, I need to figure out how you actually back up your stuff, because as I found out, I go to what seems to be like the backup and all it does apparently is save my name. And I'm like, well, what the hell use is that? What is, like, where is it? You go to like, yeah, if you go to like scene collection and export, you would think like that would save your scenes, and it apparently does not. Yeah, it saves your name. Like, what the hell? Anyway, but you reminded me I do need to figure that out at some point. At least I just recently backed up my Mix It Up. That's probably the most critical thing at this point. Like all this, like, yeah, whatever. It's a pain, but it's an excuse to like redo stuff. Now that I know how to do to squish myself like this. Okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work well when it's like the first time. That was a delayed smush. Anyway, I'll come back here in a second. I just got crushed. There we go. Boing. I need to add a little sound effect there. It's kind of like what happens with the streakers. I wish, you know, sometimes like if it's like processing something else or something like that, the timer will be off. I wish there were a way to like make it catch up before it does it. Anyway, these are first world problems, as they say, or as I say. Whoop. Whoa. Deku nut. Oops. Okay, we're on repeat 12. We're on repeat 12. Nah, brain freeze! No! You're lucky you didn't get Mothman Daiwick. I made that one a big negative, so be careful. It's very rare. Negative bonks, I know. Ooh. I made a little probability table today just to get a sense of like what the overall probabilities are. And when we get to the point where we've added more trees and items, then I'll start to sneak in actual prizes. So right now, right, this is just for fun. But at some point I'm going to sneak in like, you know, a golden ticket or something like that, and that'll mean something. So, you know, free gift sub, stickers, whatever. But, a brand new car. Whatever. A year's worth of rent. I'm not Daddy Warbucks. A new car is probably cheaper. You tried. Ooh, all yarn. To charge your watch. Did you find your thimble? That was a quick trip to the store. Oop. Hey Corin! Good evening, how are you? Happy midweek! I'm doing well, thank you. Ooh! How did that get in there? What the fudge? Oh, that was weird. No idea what's going on here. You got your thimble, nice. What kind of thimble? Is it a thimble of your love? Balance 2 forks on it. Metal, and you bought the large since you have man hands. Excellent. Did you ask if they've got extra large? For your ample digits? Sir, this is a craft store. Huh, weird. All right. Where is the end of this row? There it is. One of my neighbors has been trying to set up this a time to meet with the retaining wall people. So we're back on trying to get the retaining wall set up. So pray for me. We've been trying to set up a time to meet with them, and she finally got a time, and she sends it to me, and she's like, "Can you meet on Tuesday at noon?" And I look at my calendar. I have one meeting on the calendar already. It's 1 o'clock, and it's basically with the CEO. It's with the CEO of my workplace. I'm like, yeah, I can't move that. Yeah, I know. One meeting on the calendar, and it's like, I was like, if the meeting with this person only lasts 30 minutes and then I run in, I'm like, no. And especially because what are the chances they're going to be on time? So I was like, no. Can they come earlier? The answer was no, but they can come on Wednesday. Like, okay, let's make it Wednesday. So next Wednesday. The kind of weird thing is we already had 2 proposals from them. And so really I had just asked some basic questions that I thought were completely answerable over email. But apparently they want to come, I don't know, whatever. I'll talk with them. So anyway, Wednesday. And I still haven't heard back from my construction people. I think they maybe gave up. They're like, your kitchen just sucks too much. Hey Rudy, happy Wednesday. How are you doing? I'm doing well, other than being spurned by all the construction people. Apparently. Yoisho. Hey, welcome back. Ooh, got a rupee. 1, 2. Okay. That is that row. You're finally getting your yarn today? Oh boy. Did it take forever? Yarn always takes forever. Like when you order, it's like, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? And then customs gets involved, like, oh. Okay. On the back row here. From March 3rd? That's like 2 weeks of waiting. You were very patient. I don't know, what's the longest on a yarn order that someone's had? I know Goshi waited forever on that knife. That was a horrible ordeal. Hey, Demonic Drowser, how's it going? Yeah, we knit and crochet and do stuff. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I normally start the stream with a few hours of some sort of craft, and then we switch over to manga reading. We're getting close to finishing up this this polo shirt. The patterns over here. We're on the last sleeve. We're on the last sleeve. So we've done one sleeve. The rest of the shirt is done, and this is the final. It's short sleeve too, so we should be done in a couple days. I think we'll be done by the end of the week with the shirt. It looks amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It is coming along pretty well. There's it's got a few quirks that if I were doing it again, I would probably try to see if I could fix, but all in all. And of course, I actually have not tried it on since I finished a sleeve, so it may not even fit. We will see. What could go wrong? Oops. Yeah, that reminds me, when we finish this, I'm going to be doing a cast on for a sweater that I'm then going to take into work. And I'll be working on that when I'm at work. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a catalog of the crafts that are currently underway. Oh! That was the Mothman! Daiwick! You have the worst luck ever. But wasn't Mothman adorable? Meanwhile, Coffee's like, out of my way, kid. Banana split. Hold on. Let me find the Mothman here, because the Mothman's adorable. This is the Mothman. Eating your yarn. How do I expect you to sleep later on with a mosquito netting? Oh man. Still number 2. I thought Mothman was adorable. Now, Mothman eats your yarn, so it is quite terrifying. But oh, there you go. Just some Mothman artwork. Yeah, that's like nice Mothman. Whoops. Oh man. Well, this week is not going to be kind to manga reading, because Monday was Hoa, Tuesday was the raid train, today's choir, tomorrow's music. So I'm going to try to read some Kyuu-chan today, but we're not going to be able to get to Bleach until Friday, and then we won't get to Jujutsu Kaisen until Saturday. So that's pretty crazy. Things have been really busy lately. Like, I've actually had things to do, which is weird. It'd be nice to go back to not having a life. Lots of yarn bonks, that's pretty good. And it's safe. The yarn bonks are safe. Whoop. Whoa. You got all the bad luck. You did. You got the brain freeze and Mothman. I'm gonna find out at some point that mix it up's random number generator isn't completely random. And that it's like biased towards like new additions or something. Which is not how the programming works, but there's always those moments where you find out we're like, oh yeah, no, that's not like random. Like what? No, it's always gonna give you the same number. What? Like, so back in the day of early programming, typically, like in BASIC, you actually had to write a command called randomize timer. Because if you didn't do that, until you rebooted the computer, if you had some sort of random number generator, it would always give you the same random number. And so in early programs, there were commands that you had to use to actually randomize, like kind of like the random seed thing is. Anyway, this is kind of funny. You had to read the other way about RNG. You were disputing your colleague's RNG. Well, it's an actual thing. It's an actual thing. Like, are your random numbers really random? And there's a test for randomness. Random time is a bad idea. Yeah, don't do that. How long is this sleeve? Okay, we got a few more to go. All right. Almost there. Okay, so there's our double stitch. We go 2 past that. 2 past our double stitch, and that is the end of the row. All right, so literally a needle pulling thread. That is repeat 12. We got 4 more rows to go. Then we do our setup row, and then we do our sleeves. Then we do another setup row, and we do the hem, and then we close the hem. Yeah, maybe we'll be done Saturday, maybe Sunday. Oh. Oh. Hey, let me see if I get smushed on time now with the fat Kochabo. Yay, that worked, okay. Mush. Ow, my freaking ears! Oh, we hit our follow goal at 1500. So I guess I need to make a chainmail for giveaway. So chainmail give away. All right. Bum, 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 You thought we were gonna make a GTO chainmail? Would it just be GTO? The letters GTO. Grand Theft Ottoman. 10 by 10. Oh, right. Great teacher Onizuka. Right. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna knit here. That's actually the hardest thing about this whole thing now, is like figuring out what to actually make. You're in agile. Whoop. Hmm? You got expelled from the kitchen. Wow, what happened? Oh, people have to eat. Okay. Vamos. Oh, let's see. How far do we need to go here? Pretty far. Fragments of a dream. Oh, really? There's a lot of white noise? Is it just when I'm talking? How about now? Is Is it maybe better now? It's still going on. Oh, hold on. Okay, how about now? Is it still going on, or is it, did it stop? Hopefully it stopped. No, it's still going? Oh. Okay. Okay. Could just be my voice. That's good. Okay. It's actually my floor heater. That's okay. I'll just be freezing. Now that's been going on for like a month or two. Hey, have a good one, Semi. Have a good time at the library. Hope you get a lot done. First time you noticed? Well, how? So it's back on, if you can hear it at all. I pushed it further away, so maybe it's a little bit less noticeable. I mean, I can hear it certainly, but I got rid of the noise suppression on the microphone, because what I found was more than often than not, all it did was cause the noise suppression. All it did was more than often cause the microphone to cut out. It's back, like noticeably back, like bad, or is it just like, it's back there? Because again, like, it's been there for like about a month. I don't go back and listen to my audio, which I probably should, but that's me. I wish there were a way to activate the noise suppression. Noticeable, but slightly less disturbing? Okay. You know, actually, come to think of it, hold on. Well, on the plus side, it's almost spring, so hopefully I won't need the heater much anymore. Okay. Tomorrow? Wait, tomorrow's Father's Day? Really? Wow. In the middle of the week? Oh, that's interesting. Well, Is there any traditional things that happen on Father's Day? Traditional meals? Throwing of beans? No idea. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some places for some holidays you throw beans, right? Patricide? That would be a horrible way to celebrate Father's Day, but okay. One, two, three. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, right. No, I need to turn it. I'm like, what? Nani?
Nani?
Nani? That was a good one. Oops. Do, 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 do. Supper's ready, leftovers nice. What do you got? Oh, tomorrow's the day the new AC is installed. See if that happens or not. Pfft. Is the equipment already there, or is it supposed to be delivered and then installed? Your electrician's coming over too tomorrow? You wonder if he'll show up. They're the ones bringing it. Okay. Well. Oh, that's right. These are room air conditioners, right? Not like big industrial goes on the roof of the building type of ACs. Well, who knows? You'll find out tomorrow. Someone will find out tomorrow. I thought you were bringing an AC. Oh, it is a big industrial. Well, okay, then good luck. Well, that's what I would have thought, but that I would have thought would have already, like, arrived. But, you know, again. Because presumably they'll need, like, a big crane or something. Those things typically aren't small. Or light. Well, you know. Well, good luck tomorrow. Pork and coin with spices. Sounds good. Any pasta? Con spaghettios. Also time for selfie Val. Oh boy. No spaghettios. Pork, corn, and spices. Fascinating. What more do you need? Pasta? You need a viewer with spice in the name? I did remember there was someone around here recently. What was it like? Something about sage. Add spice. Okay, there we go. Oh, all right, so we made a lot of progress here on this sleeve. We've got 2 more rows to go, and then we're done with going back and forth. We start to go in the round. Oh my goodness. Oh, boom. Dee dee ding. Oh. Hey, Rulon, how you doing? What kind of instruments can I play? I can play piano. I can play penny whistle. I can play electric bass. And do a tiny bit of guitar. And I use Sibelius. I use Sibelius and Fruity Loops. I usually start with Sibelius and then transfer it over to Fruity Loops for the mixing. Oh man. Fruity Loops is a cereal? Nope, that's Fruit Loops. And fruit is spelled with an F-R-O-O-T for the cereal. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. No, that was the wrong stitch type. I used to use trackers back in the day. In fact, actually, I used, for one of the songs that plays on the intro, I used a, what do you call it? What's the name of the program? That's the Nintendo tracker. Does Fruit Loops have a light theme? You like it, but your eyes are bleeding from that black background? You can definitely customize the background. I haven't tried tweaking it too much, but from what I recall, you can. There are presets on the thing. Ice cream time. It's always ice cream time. It's getting really cold down here. It's probably about 50 degrees down here. I don't have a thermometer down here. but upstairs it's 56. NSF? I think it's NSF. The Nintendo chiptune tracker. Yeah, that's right. Streamer found frozen to the floor. Frozen to chair.
Oh ha 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 ha.
Okay, yeah, the echo is gone. Oh, there's Kofi Streambot. Rulon must be at least slightly old because not many people refer to FL Studio as Fruity Loops. Usually you have to have been around a while to actually even know that it was called that at one point. I forget when they changed their name. It's been a while. But it was Fruity Loops for the longest time. We'll get there. Ah. Oh crap, I forgot to send out a reminder email. Oops. Okay. Guess that's not too bad. You're gonna buy One Piece clothes? Wow, what are you gonna get? Is that like clothing with One Piece on it, or like clothing that is what the One Piece characters wear? Am I from Alaska? No, I'm in Washington, D.C. It's currently like freezing outside still. Oh, you didn't know Fruity Loops has a new name? Well, they've been calling it FL Studio now for, I don't know, 10, 15 years. I mean, it's still FL, so it's implied, but they don't call it Fruity Loops anymore. I think they tried to move away from that, like, I don't know, try to make it sound more serious. Who knows? Something not age appropriate. That's a One Piece Quicksilver X One Piece collab. Oh, okay. Quicksilver, really? Well, that'll be interesting. Yeah, we've been on a temperature roller coaster here for the last month. Been getting really warm, then we crash back to freezing. We're currently in the freezing air zone again. Where are we? Yeah, so we're getting down to freezing again tonight. And then over the next couple days, we're going to get hotter and hotter. And on Sunday, we peak. And then we crash down to freezing again. This is our cycle at the moment. Whatever. I just live here. Quicksilver One Piece. All right. They have a print with pineapples. If I type One Piece pineapples, am I going to find this? One Piece pineapples. Of course, I'm getting One Piece bathing suits. Let's try Google, because Brave's search engine sucks. One Piece manga pineapple clothing. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay. That's been out for a while, hasn't it? Is it this one or is it a different one? Oops. This? Hey, Kaz. It must be something else you're talking about. Okay. This is the pineapple shirt, apparently. Oh, okay. Those aren't pineapples. No, they're not. Those are devil fruit. I mean, it's patterned after a pineapple, but that's the devil fruit from. So it's not actually a pineapple. Like this is the gomu gomu fruit. I don't know what the fruit this is, but it's one of the devil fruit. No, that's why I said the other pineapple shirt, because that's actually from one of the scenes. But no, that's cool. So is that the Quicksilver one? Or is that something else? That's a Quicksilver one, okay. The yellow devil fruit. Yeah, the colors were, I don't think, normal, standard. Where are we with this damn thing? Oh, we just started. Ha, ha, ha. Damn it. Oh, you just reminded me. I never did the one thing. Which I can't tell you what it is because it's a surprise. But I'll have to do the one thing. The fact that the cuff isn't matching, it annoys you. It's stylish. Are the Bad Brains rap band from DC famous in the Washington DC? They even have a song about the city banned in DC. It's possible. I am not the right person to ask about that. I could ask my friends that are more into modern music than I am. I do not listen to any modern rock bands. So, maybe.
Hello there.
Why do they do that? Oh! I think it's just stylish. Having the hem collar be a different pattern style. They were banned in 1979. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there you go. They were in the 70s. Yeah, I don't know. Bad Brains. I've had that happen a lot where someone will be like, oh, so-and-so's in town. I'm like, who? They're like, oh, they were a big band in the 70s. Like, I have no idea who that is. And then you'll find out there were some sort of like B band. Like, oh, okay. I mean, it's nice to be able to have like the eclectic music stuff or whatever. When I go get my tattoos, the tattoo guys, he'll play a bunch of stuff that I have never heard before. So it's always a good conversation. I'll pull out my song identifying app or whatever and be like, who's this? Oh, okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Zelbus. I never played Chrono Cross. I loved Chrono Trigger, but never played Chrono Cross. I heard it wasn't as good, and it was like on the PlayStation only, which I didn't have at the time, so I never got around to playing it. Did they ever release that on PC? They must have, right? Oh, you can get it on the Switch now? Okay, well then it's absolutely on the PC. Featured. Chrono Cross. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's 60% off currently. Mixed reviews. The Radical Dreamers edition. A remaster of Chrono Cross. Well, I will add it to my wish list. There we go. Oh, it's because there's a Square Enix publisher sale going on right now. Oh gosh. Over 40 party members to meet. Wow. That's all. Sounds like way too many party members. How many party members did Final Fantasy VI end up having? Was it like on the order of 20? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Well, you had to have enough for 3 different parties. You had to have enough for 3 full parties for the end. So it had to be at least 15. And I vaguely recall that you couldn't fit everyone in your party still, so it has to be on the order of... $14. Okay. Oh, there has to be more than that. Manga going tomorrow. Okay. How big was your party? Was it 4 or 5? It had to have been 5. Huh. Maybe you just ended up with an incomplete party. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, dun, dun, dun. All right, here we go. There's our double stitch. And we do 2 more. Okay, there we go. We are done with the repeats. we should be about 7 from the starting point. The starting point is this stitch here. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right. Okay, so we're going to turn and we're going to work one in pattern. Okay. All right, so we're going to just start now going in a full circle. But we do start this one with a double stitch. This is our last double stitch. Okay, and we're going in pattern here. So this is a knit, knit, purl, oh, I don't know that I'm looking forward to choir practice tonight. We're singing a very beautiful song, but it has chromaticism in it that's difficult for other people to get, and it's kind of frustrating. Oops. There we go. I gotta follow this song. Be optimistic. Is the loud person qual melodot? No. They're further away from me, so that kind of helps, but it's still just... But it's not just that person. This whole piece in particular has been challenging, so maybe we'll get there. You had to record the piece for the music school you're in? Oh no. Were you just not happy with it, or couldn't get good sound quality, or what was the... Oh, you messed up a part every time you played it. People were polite. What's the music class? Why he even tries? Nah. What's the like what's the class for? Cuban piece from the Buena Vista Social Club. Oh, okay. Hmm. School pushes you to record a piece every 3 months. Okay. But I mean, is this supposed to be performance? Composition? Something else? Oh, it's for specifically clarinet. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the point of the class is to get better, right? So I guess the question is like, do you feel like you're getting better? Because if that's the case, then that's all part of the process. I mean, if it were all perfect and you didn't, whatever, why would you be taking the class? I took a class, so when I was in undergrad, I took a class in songwriting composition. Now keep in mind, it was taught by a professor who was one of Walter Piston's students. If you know who Walter Piston is, you already get an idea of kind of the mindset. More of a much more classically trained musician, but you know, kind of like very cognizant of modern music in all therein. Okay. And the songwriting class was I would call it like pretty traditional. We'd go over some basic stuff. We'd look at some songs. We'd listen to some music, but then he'd have us write stuff, and then he'd play through it in the class, and he'd give feedback. And I remember very early on, this lady showed up. She was late to the class. She sort of barged in. I vaguely recall her being like, look at my stuff, which he did. And he gave some feedback, and then we never saw her again. And it was like, okay, clearly you had someone who thought they were hot stuff, really amazing, thought they were going to come in and be like, you know, whatever, and weren't satisfied with being like immediately kowtowed to and all, and whatever. And they just left. And I'm sure they had some story about how poorly they were treated, blah, blah, blah. But from like everyone else's perspective, we were all just like, who the fuck is this? But again, like the point is like, why would you even take a class like that if that's how you felt about yourself? Because the university I went to, WashU St. Louis, I ended up taking counterpoint with this guy. It was a solo class. I was the only one taking counterpoint. I had basically private counterpoint lessons with this is what was his name? John Perkins. He's got a couple sort of famous pieces, but again, he was a student of Walter Piston. It was very clear. We went through Yepeson's book. I was well familiar with Fuchs's book, right? So we did the classical like counterpoint, and it was fascinating. He was awesome. I would show up to the class or to the school, and he'd be outside smoking, and we just chat for a bit while he finished his cigarette, and then we go in and oh man, those were the days. Yeah, John MacIver Perkins. Yeah, I think he passed away about 10 years ago or so. That was my that was one of my major music professors in college. 2010. Yeah, liver cancer, that's not surprising. He was not in good shape. He was not in good shape. And that was... I was at university from 94 to 98. So 12 years before that. He had a full, like, printed edition of Mozart's music, including, from what I recall, what was one of Mozart's students? Was it Atwell? Thomas Atwell? It had Mozart's notations on, like, Atwell's music, and it was hysterical. So, like, Atwell would have written out some parts, and then they would have Mozart's notations in red, and you'd see his corrections, and then he would add things like, "You are an ass." It was hysterical. Anyway. Good old Mozart. Yeah, no, I was really fortunate. I basically took a major's worth of composition and theory courses when I was in college. The only courses I didn't take were the musicianship courses. But anyway, yeah, those were the days. Okay, I think... Well, we'll see if this works out. 1, 2, 3, but 1, 2, 3, but 1, 2, 3, but 1, 2, 3. You had an adult in music theory, but there was this person who derailed it for you. Oh. I think I'm lined up here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, no, we're knitting. Ooh, okay, glad I caught that. I think I was lucky. It was all just undergrads when I was taking all that. It was funny because we, oops, what is going on here? Oh yeah, no, that's my double stitch. One, two, three, bump. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Yeah, okay, we're good. This is crazy. All right, let's see if we can finish this round. This is just all knit, so I should be able to do this relatively fast. And then we're going to read some Kyuu-chan. And then that's going to be it for today, because I've got choir practice. in about an hour. I got to be there. So takes me about 20 minutes to get there, so I'll have plenty of time. But dun, dun, dun. Okay, so when we finish this round, we'll have 12, like 18 rows to do before we get to the hem. And then the hem is like 17 rows. So that, but then that's it. And then we close the hem and we're done. So we're, I don't know, I think we're still like 3 days out. So 3 or 4 days out. If I could do all of the rest of the sleeve this fast, it'd be faster, but it gets harder as time goes on here to move the stitches around. And that slows down the knitting considerably, which is unfortunate. There's a lot more stitch shifting and everything gets a lot tighter. Oops. Navel of the world? Interesting. Okay, there we go. That's the end of our like transition round. So we're now going to go into the pattern, which should be, yep, pearl. Good. Okay, I'll pause there. So there we go. We're now fully in the round on the sweater or on the sleeve. So we've got like the top part of the sleeve. Here's the bottom part of the sleeve. Oops. And we're in the home stretch. So there we go. Nice. All right, what do we got here? Oh, that's right. Okay. 1. $41. Okay, we're only going to read 7. Oh, let's see. Ow. That's a sudden stop. Holy crap. All right, part 5. This is going to be 38. 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 44. And this is March 18th. Okay. Manga. All right. Oh, what's the first thing? It was Geishun. Geishun. Yeah, New Year's greeting, welcoming spring. All right. And I need to change the info here. This is 38 to 44. Oop, that's 55. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right, let's take care of this, and then I got to get to choir practice. So here we go. Is this our 4th or 5th session? I think it's 5th, right? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Okay, let's continue with our 5th session of Volume 3 of Fushigi Neko no Kyuu-chan. Geishun. Geishun. This is sort of like heading towards spring or welcoming the spring. Literally like New Year's greetings. Actually, literally welcoming spring, heading towards spring, but meaning New Year's greetings. Here we can see Hinata and Kyuu-chan on top of Mount Fuji. Presumably this is like the first dawn of the year. Shojitsu no detta. So again, this is like the first day has come out. So the first day has dawned. Shojitsu. No, shonichi. I don't remember how to pronounce this. Oops. It's just shonichi. First day. All right. Anyway, it's the dawning coming out of the first day. Kirei dana. It's beautiful, isn't it? Basa. That's the flapping of wings. Kyuu-chan. Kyuu-chan o hanase. Release Kyuu-chan. Dong. And Hinata has turned into a nasu. Kawari ni nasu ni natta ore o tabero. In exchange, me becoming an eggplant, eat. Eat me who has become an eggplant. Instead of Kyuu-chan. Nasu wa oishii. As for eggplants, they're tasty. Yume demo mita. Huh? A dream or something saw? Okay, so in Japanese, you see a dream. Did you have a dream or something? Gyu. That's Kyuu-chan grabbing Hinata. Chun chun. The chirping of birds. Kanashi no ka. Ureshi no ka. Yoku wakaranai kao da. Okay, like seeming to be sad. Seeming to be sad. Seeming to be happy. Yorokobu. Yorokobashi. Yorokobashi. No, it's ureshi. I'm messing this up. Ure. Yeah, so it is ureshi. All right, sorry. Yeah, so seeming like happiness, sadness, happiness. It is a not understanding face. So presumably that's Hinata looking at Kyuu-chan saying like happy, sad. I can't quite understand that face. Anyway, there we go. That was the first welcoming spring. Oh. Okay, that's Kagami, a mirror. And that is something. Kyo. Kyo something. That's not bean. Kagami mochi. Mirror-shaped mochi? Usually a pair stacked in order of size with a die on top. Oh, used as New Year's offering, then cut and eaten. Okay. All right, so Kagami mochi. So yeah, stacked on top of each other. Good. So stomach rumbling, seeing this. Tadaima to. I'm home. Show you the soy sauce. Den. Kyuu-chan ii ko ni shite ta. So Kyuu-chan did towards good kid. Like, were you good? Kyuu-chan. Okay. Ki no sei. Ki no sei. Fault of the spirit. Literally, that's what that means. It means imagination. Like, was that my imagination? Okay. Kyuu-chan, doko itan daro na? Kyuu-chan, to what place went, I wonder. So I wonder where Kyuu-chan went. Niboshi candy katte kita ageta no ni na. Even though I did the favor of buying Niboshi candy. And Niboshi is, oh, dried sardine candy. Niboshi candy. Okay. So there's the Niboshi candy. Suku. Ah, ita ita. So again, like existed, but there you are, there you are. Ta 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 ta. Are okashi zo. That's strange. That's weird. Nanika ga tarinai yona. Something seems to be like not sufficient. I guess that's like not quite right. Something seems to be not sufficient. Wow. Or like lacking. In other words, yeah, okay. It's your imagination. Kinosei. Oh no. All right, what do we have here? This is... Not sure what that is supposed to be, actually. Oops, what did I just do here? Fix it! Oh gosh. Having problems. We're okay. What is this? Oh, is this supposed to be... Yeah, okay. Yeah, proof. Akashi. Proof. Evidence. Sukya. Okay. Kyuu-chan's wearing the sign that says, Watashi wa kagami mochi o mudan de tabemashita. Oh, so as for me, ate without permission the kagami mochi. Wow. Shaming. Tsugi kara kiyotsuke yo ne. Tsugi kara. In succession, one after another, in the manner of noticing? Tsugi kara ki o tsuke yo ne. Sorry, I forgot to pull out the keyboard. Oh, I guess like paying attention to? In the like, this is sort of like, please pay attention to one after another, or like whatever, I guess what comes next. Sonna kanashii kao shinai de yo. That sort of a sad face don't do. So don't make that sad face. Sign says the same thing. Kagami mochi te hakari shirenai hodo no kyoryoku ga aru yo ne. Wakaru yo. Talking about the kagami mochi, a unmeasurable extent of fascination power exists, doesn't it? I understand. So basically saying like, yeah, I got it. The kagami mochi has like a charm, an enticement that is unmeasurable. That is kyoryoku, I think. No, miryoku. It's miryoku. Yeah, miryoku. Charm, fascination, appeal. Okay, so, kui, grab. Do kashita. What happened? What's wrong? Chan. Watashi wa otetsudai o ippai shimashita. The sign now says, as for me, assistance, lots of it did. I did lots of assistance, helping out. Erai. That's great. I'm proud of you. Remarkable. And so there's the Niboshi candy. Aw. Kakui nichi. A cool day, like an awesome day. All right, they're outside now. 今日の Q-chan は一段とたくましいな. Okay, as for today's Q-chan, or as for Q-chan for today, one's level, takumashi is takumashi. Takumashi is like indomitable. I'm not sure what he's trying to say. Kakoi, how cool, how amazing. Kyou no Q-chan wa ichidan, like one flight of stairs. What else can ichidan mean? Oh, all the more. All the more, like still more. I'm not quite sure about takumashi though. Like strong, burly, able to do stuff. Indomitable, robust, strong, resolute. Anyway, apparently maybe Q-chan is leveling up. All the more becoming burly, strong, whatever. So there we go. How amazing. And then Nani shimai wasureteru yappari kawaii. Oh, okay, so something about the tongue. Shita shimai wasureteru yappari it's kawaii. Shita shimai? Shita shimai. Oh, not closing. So not closing the tongue, forgetting to not close the tongue and like having the tongue hanging out. As expected, it's cute. Oh, all right. Boy. Himatsubushi. Oh, this is like killing time. Hima is free time, and Tsubushi is to crush. Yeah. Yeah, killing time, a waste of time. Himatsubushi. Ittekimasu. I'll be back. That's usually what you say when you're leaving home. So there we go. 今日は一日雪だから家にいた方がいいよ. As for today, like it's a day of snow, so because of that, being at home direction is good. Like I should be at home because it's a day of snow. I guess that's Q-chan looking out and seeing the snow. Oh, that's Q-chan just being bored. Pitchy. So presumably kata, that's Hinata typing. This is presumably Q-chan pretending to be Hinata at work. Wasting time. Okay, very cute. Okiniiri CM? What is CM? Commercial? Yeah, this is like a favorite CM. We'll see what this is. Tosun. Oh, sorry. Teku. Tosun. Paki? Uh-oh. Okay, so pulling along, plopping on the cushion. Paki sounds like something snapping. Oh no, it's the sunglasses. Mita Kyuu-chan, sunglasses kattanda, kakkoi daro. So, look, Kyuu-chan, sunglasses bought. I bought some sunglasses. They're cool, aren't they? Oh, okay, so they appear to be okay. Jobu na Nihon sei. Okay. This is like, and he's made a little heart. Favorite commercial? Is this supposed to be like This may be a reference to a commercial. Yeah, so Jobu meaning like robust, strong, reliable, durable, and then made in Japan. I guess that, yeah, Nihonsei. So yeah, it's supposed to be like a commercial. Like, oh, these sunglasses, I sat on them, but they're still great. I now look cool. All right. We're going to pause there. That's about a third of the way through this segment. We'll pause there and we'll continue and we'll see what sort of other commercials they have for us next time. Okay. Those are getting harder. They're definitely getting harder to read. We're beyond the like just cute stuff happening and then more dialogue. All right. All right, we're going to go raid Supreme. Supreme Doom's still on. She's closing out the raid train again. Thank you everyone for hanging out, participating in the raid train. That was a lot of fun. And thanks for hanging out today. So I got to run off to choir practice. So a little bit shorter stream today. Tomorrow we'll be streaming and we'll be working on the sleeve again. We may do a little bit more reading, but I've got more music practice like 30 minutes later. So we'll get a little bit more time tomorrow, but I still have a shorter stream tomorrow because of the music practice. So we'll be back to normal on Friday. So let's go raid Supreme Doom and I will catch y'all again next time. Yeah, thanks, Goshi. Have a good one, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and I will catch you next time. I'm going to have to raid and run, but have a good one. Thank you so much.